Through some drills, we're almost at game time, folks. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. And tonight, we've got the New York Knicks up against the Orlando Magic. Here with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And patrolling the sideline for us again tonight, Allie LaForce. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some of the stats for Karl Anthony Towns.
And guys, for a measure of how he's performing offensively, look no further than the true shooting percentage. There's been a steady drop in his last 5 games, and he's got to be scrambling now to get that feel back.
A look at the starting group for the Magic. The guard pair for him will be Suggs and Bane. Down low, it's Banchero and Carter. And it's Wagner in at the small forward position. And for the Knicks, they've got Hart. Mikal Bridges out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Gershon Yabusele. And it's Towns in at the 5, patrolling the paint. Greg, how about this matchup we have here tonight? Two teams that really like to shoot the 3.
It's going to be a shootout, Kevin. Something we see more and more of in today's NBA. I think whichever team makes more threes wins this one.
So the Orlando Magic able to put the first points up on the board. Towns looking around. Yabusele in the corner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots a fader, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Yeah, nice steady play from Towns against the clock. He wasn't rushing himself to get a shot off.
And Banchero, here we go. Takes it inside, and Towns the bucket on the assist from Brunson. Towns has got his second basket of the game. And now, just over a minute played here in the first. Banchero, a screen on Hart. Pass to Carter. To the inside. Good. Banchero's got his second basket of the night.
Oh, the defense puts contact on Banchero inside, but he just bullies right through it.
Brunson kicks to Hart. Outside, Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
I like that. Towns attacking the rim with intent.
And so Wagner will bring it up for Orlando. This their first look at this year's New York squad. Banchero outside for the 3. Knicks with the rebound.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Brunson the pass to Towns. It's good. Towns has got 8.
Well, this offense is off to an outstanding start. They're communicating, executing, and finding great shots.
And it's the Magic with the ball. Trailing by 4. Carter outside. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Banchero against Yabusele. 3 on the clock. Payne for 3.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball on the 3-point line.
Pass to Bridges. And here's Brunson outside. The shot, no good. Suggs with some nice defense. Second-round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
The Magic trail by 4. Here's Banchero. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
And the paint is where you love to watch Banchero work. Well, with his size and athleticism, he can attack so effectively inside.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Earlier I spoke with Mike Brown. Coach and I talked about the ways that Paolo Banchero is used on offense and how his defense will respond. He said with Paolo, he can deploy in any area of the floor and be effective. Personally, I think he's the most dangerous at the elbows, but he can go to work anywhere. You have to know where he is at all times. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thanks. Here's Suggs. Jalen Brunson picking up that last basket. Over to the left wing. And Orlando again with the bucket. Here's Brunson. He averages over 27 points a game and seems to always find a way to score. Hart with the screen for Brunson. Hart outside. Off target from three-point range. Down low. Here's Banchero. And he hits it to tie the game up. Banchero's got 10 points in the game.
How about 5 of 6 to start? Looks like he brought his A game.
The Orlando Magic coming to this one following a loss to the Trail Blazers.
Yeah, I mean, they had their chances, competed deep into that game, but had a few lulls there that just kind of took them down.
Well, this has to be a frustrating loss because they actually played well, but it still wasn't enough for them to get the win.
And they take the lead.
Smooth and fast release from Bane that time.
And so it's New York with it. Brunson surveying the D. In the corner, it's Bridges. Will it go? Suggs with some nice defense.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
Banchero kicks to Suggs. Pass to Bane. 5 to shoot. Banchero inside. Defended by Yabusele. And it's Banchero missing. Here's Bridges inside. Towns. And he uses the glass on the layup. He's got 10.
5 of 5 to start. I think he's in a zone.
The Magic with the lead. Now Banchero. Last game he had 10 points. To the inside. Here's Carter. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. New York moving it around. Here's Brunson. Yabusele in the corner. And it's off from three-point range. Suggs in the corner. Fires for 3. Rebounded by Hart. New York's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. And a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
Well, GA, we know it's still very early in the season, but still, just how defined are these teams at this point?
Kevin, it varies squad to squad in a big way. Some teams are very solid now. Things are pretty set in stone. Others are looking for what really works in the moment of truth.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Pass to Bridges. Shot clock at 6. The 3. Rebound by the Magic.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And then Carter with the jam.
I like the way Carter Jr. plays. He gives you the size, and he gives you the toughness.
For New York, they've gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. Anunoby outside. For 3, Bridges bangs home the trifecta. Bridges has got his second basket of the night.
An expert shooter in the corner. Bridges knows that angle so well.
Jones kicks to Banchero. Back to Jones. That's good, and it's Banchero with the assist.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
It's stolen by Carter. Now here's Jones, down low. Back to Banchero. Just 5 to shoot. Bridges with the steal. The finish, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
And there you see the basketball IQ Bridges has. Natural court sense. He knows exactly where to be.
Here's Wagner. He has yet to score. Jones with the screen on Anunoby. Pass to Bain. Bridges with the steal. Here's Anunoby. Off the left rim and out. The Magic have gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight. And a wide open look for Bain. A miss that time would have put him up. Here's Brunson. An easy 2 points on the layup. Now it's a 4-point Knicks lead.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
The Magic shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. And GA, you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning the championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations. So many great veterans to learn from and a Hall of Fame coach.
So for the Knicks, Clarkson comes in for Gershon Yabusele. And Miles McBride subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Orlando also making some changes. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Carter. And Wagner's subbed in for Banchero. Now here's Jones, defended by McBride. Pass to Bitadze. The Magic again can't hit. New York leading by 4. McBride with the ball. Here's Bridges. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And this Magic team, Greg, hangs its hat on size, on switchability, and toughness.
Yeah, they contest everything and play with real discipline. For a young group, that is uncommon. And it's a big reason they've taken the lead.
And that one falls for Bridges.
And a talented swingman. Bridges is someone to keep an eye on as he continues to round out his game.
Both free throws good from Bridges. The Magic trail by 6. Left side Jones. On the wing, Bain. To the middle. And finished off by Wagner.
Yeah, powerful finish from Wagner. Don't get in his way.
1:51 left here in the first quarter. Towns sets the pick for Clarkson. Fade away. And Bain pulls it down. And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Black's checked in for Bain. .132 left to play in the first quarter. Jones kicks to Wagner. To the paint. There's Bitadze. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
We always talk about Wagner's versatility. That includes the playmaking.
The Magic shooting their first free throw tonight. The free throw off from Bataze. The Knicks with the lead. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Bataze. Here's Jones. It's good. This game is all even. Jones has got 5 now.
Well, he's such a good distributor. Franz Wagner, very selfless.
1:04 left here in the opening quarter. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. OG Anunoby is so disruptive. He's led the league in steals. And he said, I want to be the defensive player of the year. I've always thought I was the best defender in the league. I'm athletic enough, strong enough, and smart enough to defend every single position. Back to you, Kevin.
Very confident. Thanks so much for the report, Allie. Now, Wagner, after OG Anunoby missed from long range. Good, and the assist goes to town.
Well, Anunoby meets resistance inside, but he uses some muscle to get that shot off.
.27 seconds left in the first quarter. Now here's Jones, defended by McBride. Bridges against Wagner. Rocket 6. From deep. It's rebounded by New York. Anunoby's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Mikal Bridges has been the guy making things happen for the Knicks. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, we're not surprised by this. These guys work hard and they are physical.
And so Clarkson will bring it up for the Knicks. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there, and I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
Yeah, poor communication at the defensive end. Many of the rotations were late.
The 2 forwards, Bridges and Anunoby. Miles McBride out there with Clarkson. And it's Accordi in at the 5, down low. That's the 5 for New York right now. Only the 6th player ever from the country of Georgia. Bataze is an inspiration, coach.
He sure is, Kevin, and a hard-playing guy who can really defend and rebound, and he's an underrated offensive player. Great finisher around the rim. This guy can help almost anybody.
And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. McBride with the ball, working on Jones. McBride bounce pass. Bridges passes to McBride. Sinks the three-pointer. McBride's got it all tied up now for the Knicks.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now, here's Wagner. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Portland.
And his rebounding was solid in that effort as well. He did a lot of work on the glass. All around, just his effort level was off the charts.
Here's Clarkson. Magic knocking down the tray. Anunoby finds Clarkson. Fires the 3. And it's Anunoby. That time on the assist from Clarkson. Anunoby's got 5 now.
You have to stay connected to Anunoby out on the perimeter. Can't give him any daylight.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's ready to talk things through with them. Orlando making some changes. De Silva's checked in, and it's Suggs in for Tyus Jones. Orlando's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Wagner with a screen for Suggs. Some solid defense from Hart.
Oh, nice job protecting the rim, turning an easy bucket into a miss.
McBride passes to Hart. Time to find Wagner and gets it to him. And that one's good, Wagner. Wagner's got 5 points now this quarter. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Orlando.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And also,
oh, man!
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play, brought to you by AT&T. Here's Black, defended by Bridges. Wagner kicks to Suggs. The rebound by McBride. The Knicks have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Hart outside. Fires the 3, and McBride gets it to go. And now a 3-point Knicks lead.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Black the pass to Wagner, and finished off by Wagner.
Well, you know, over his emerging career, Black's assist totals have gone up. A great sign for his future.
New York's gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. Pass to Anunoby. Hart outside. Now here's Bridges. Shoots over Black. Bridges misses.
Yeah, not his best night in terms of shot selection. Lucky for him, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Offensive rebound. Bridges with the steal. Inside, unloads from 9. It's deflected, and he recovers it. Orlando grabs the miss. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
The Knicks have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Bounce pass from Anunoby. Six to shoot. New York needs to get off a shot. New York missing again. The Magic have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. There's the pick. Kicks it out to Wagner. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And when it comes to team building, GA, there's been a debate about whether the 2-star or 3-star approach is more effective.
Kevin, for me, I think it comes down to fit more than anything. It doesn't matter how many stars you have if they don't mesh. And if they're not comfortable in the role that's carved out for them on that respective team.
Anthony Towns checked in for New York. Jalen Brunson comes in for Miles McBride. Paolo Banchero's checked in for the Magic. Bain comes in for Black. Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead.
Yeah, and Wagner is a solid big man. He's someone that's going to give you everything he's got every time he's on the floor.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. New York's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Towns, a screen on Bain. Pass to Towns. Jacks up a 3. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc. Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
On deep, Brunson can't hit that one. Suggs with some nice defense. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Suggs passes to Wagner. His three-pointers off the mark. New York's gone 4-7 on three-point shots in the second quarter. Hart, no good.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expect him to make.
Down low. And there's Banchero on the assist from Suggs. Suggs has got his 3rd assist on the night. The Knicks trailing. Brunson kicks to Anunoby. Here's Towns. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
Yeah, this is what makes Towns an all-star caliber player. He has the ability to take over games by himself.
Wagner outside. Banchero against Hart. Banchero outside. 5 on the clock. Over Hart. And it's Banchero missing.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Here's a look at the schedule for the Orlando Magic. On Friday, they'll tip off a homestand, starting with the Brooklyn Nets. Then on Sunday, they'll be facing Amen Thompson and the Houston Rockets.
And that game against the Warriors, it's going to be an all-out battle. And you just hope they are rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a tremendous challenge.
No good on that one.
And we talk about great two-way players in this league. Anunoby is at the top of that list.
Anthony Black's checked in for Orlando. He hits the second from the line. Orlando trailing here. Pass to Bain. Here's Wagner, defended by Towns. And that one's good, Wagner. Wagner's got 10 points in the game.
Wagner loves the ball inside. He makes his money on the blocks.
So, Stan, I'll ask you, what about Desmond Bain stands out to you the most?
Kevin, I would say what stands out the most is how this guy has improved and added to his offensive game. Came into the league as basically a shooter, but now he has added playmaking and shot creation to his game. He can put the ball on the floor, take it to the basket and finish, or set up his teammates.
The Knicks making a switch here. Clarkson's checked in. And that one misses.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Well, that's a nimble move by Clarkson, allowing him to work around that contact.
Orlando leading. Outside, Bain. Banchero against Hart. Back to Bain. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
Out to Clarkson. It's good from long range. Clarkson's got the game tied up here for the Knicks.
And Clarkson can drain them with ease from that range. No problem for him on that three.
Orlando's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Suggs with the screen for Bain. Back to Suggs. Here's Banchero for 3. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Clarkson passes to Hart. Fires from deep. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Their next game playing at home as the Nets come into town. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Bain with the screen on Anunoby. Black kicks to Banchero. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Nice. Brunson working inside.
And defensively, if you are not on point, Brunson more than capable of finishing inside.
Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
Banchero outside. Drains it from beyond the arc. Banchero's got 5 points now this quarter.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
The Knicks shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. Brunson the pass to Anunoby. It's the floater, and it's Brunson missing.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without fouling.
Hart kicks to Towns. Anunoby in the corner. For 3. And it's Suggs with the rebound. Well, Orlando shooting the ball beautifully in the second quarter. They're at 55% for the field.
And this is what everyone wants to see. Banchero is attacking without hesitation on the offensive end.
.34 seconds left to play in the first half. Towns, a screen on Bain. Pass to Towns. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Orlando leading by 3. Here's Suggs. Shoots from 14. Bain, no good. Here's Brunson. Here's Hart. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Magic out in front, up 3. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Welcome, everyone, to tonight's show. Kicking things off, let's see some of the names on the injury list around the league.
Losing an inside-outside threat like Aaron Gordon, it presents challenges. His versatility is key to this team. All that he provides as one player is amazing.
Not to mention just the sheer strength and athleticism he brings. Now let's change gears back to the New York Knicks, who find themselves in a tightly contested ball game.
I like their approach on the boards. Get in there, establish position. Aggressively go after the ball, Ernie.
If they come out on top tonight, Shaq, that's how they're going to do it, by being more active and more physical than the other team.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You know, Paolo Banchero, guys, has been exceptional.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Knicks trail by 3. Checking out the group for Jamal Mosley to start the second half. Wagner is in the front court alongside Banchero. The guard pair form will be Suggs and Bain. And it's Carter in at center. Hart, no good. The Magic shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Pass to Wagner. Banchero outside. And it's Carter missing. The Knicks shooting 43% from the field. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, this Knicks team has grit. Jalen Brunson said, quote, "No matter what the situation is, we are going to attack it. No matter who's in front of us, we are going to grind." Back to you, Kev.
No quit. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. Banchero against Yabusele. To the middle. And then Carter with the dunk.
Always a threat to score. Banchero, that time with a sweet find.
And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Towns sets the pick for Brunson. For the tie. And Towns the bucket on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists tonight.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Yabusele in the post. Banchero's there.
They've got the offense clicking. 3 for 4 to start the half and looking confident.
Pass to Banchero. To Bain. Banchero a screen on Bridges. Shot clock at 5. The shot by Carter. Nobody around. No good with the triple.
Not a great start to the second half. Just 1 for 4. Got to find ways to generate better looks here.
From deep, Brunson. Orlando, they've gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room with the break. Banchero passes to Bain. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
This is not how they wanted to start the second half. Just 1 of 5 so far.
And so it's Bain with it. He'll bring it up for the Magic. A 2-point game.
Well, it's great to see Suggs become more and more confident as a jump shooter.
New York's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's Banchero. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Towns has got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Brunson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And Brunson, a very physical player. Someone that understands how to bait defenders into fouling.
It's his first trip to the line. And he makes the first.
Well, when you watch Jalen Brunson, he's such a difficult matchup. Lefty, quick, and a bit on the smaller size, but he's got great leverage, and he gives opposing defenses fits.
And both free throws good for Brunson. The Magic have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements here. And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. They're moving on up, 4th spot in the rankings this time around.
And you know what, the Knicks, they are the team we expected to be here. Taking the top spot come playoff time, this is the team to beat.
Wagner from long range. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Here's Hart. And he makes good on the layup. Hart's got his second bucket tonight.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Carter outside. Pass to Bain. That's in there. Carter with the assist.
And how about Desmond Bain, among the most accurate shooters in the world?
Knicks have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Bridges finds Brunson. Some nice passing by New York here. Hart the pass to Yabusele. Over Carter. And it falls over the rim and in. And the Knicks lead by 3. For Orlando, they've gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Back to Wagner. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Wagner's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Yeah, Wagner doesn't fear contact. He'll take it right into the defense down there.
So, Stan, you don't see a whole lot of players, 6'10", with the perimeter skills of a Franz Wagner.
Oh, you sure don't, Kevin. And not a guy with his size, strength, and skill. And he can create shots for himself. He can finish through contact. And he will also create shots for his teammates.
Over to the wing. Banchero. That's for 2. It's rebounded by New York. Towns as Bridges with it. Defended now by Wagner. Bridges kicks to Brunson. It's good. Brunson's got 10.
That's how they like to see him operate. Big part of their attack.
The Magic trail by 5. And here is Suggs. Right now he's averaging 11 points a game. To the inside. Wagner. That falls. Nice feed that time from Banchero. Banchero's got his 4th assist in this one. For New York, they've gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the 3rd. Pass to Yabusele. It's Hart on the wing. Brunson outside. Clock at 4. This one for 3. Orlando grabs the miss. Banchero's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball.
One shot.
Suggs, no good on the free throw. And you watch Paolo Banchero. GA, offensively, he is a load to deal with.
Yeah, I mean, he can cross you up, hit you with the spin move, score over either shoulder. This young man is a force.
Anunoby, he's checked in for New York. Jones checked in for the Magic. It's tipped. And Bridges with a clear path to the basket. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And on the slam, Bridges using the vertical to finish strong before the D can contest.
The Magic trail by 5. Banchero looking around. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Banchero's got 19 points.
Can't argue with a chance like that. Give me more of those.
For New York, they've gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the third. Brunson the pass to Bridges. Yabusele, a screen on Bain. Bounce pass from Bridges. And Yabusele wide open, and he shoots. A three-pointer off the mark. Jones with it. Brunson picks him up. Banchero, that's good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Now Bridges. He's got 12. Towns, a screen on Bain. Bridges kicks to Anunoby. And a miss there on the triple. Orlando's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third.
Such a hard worker. Bain was ready for any physicality that came his way.
And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for New York?
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific, doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
That one drops. He ties it up.
Well, Bain has worked so hard to get his game where it is today.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
On the wing, Bridges, guarded by Bain. The kick out to Towns. It's up a three. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight. Not wasting any chances. Really using his head.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Magic. Now here's Brunson. He's got 10. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Franz Wagner.
And what's especially hard about defending Brunson, he just plays with so much energy.
That one is off. And he sinks the second.
Well, we're seeing a different version of him in this half, taking a more direct approach. He didn't have a single free throw in the first half.
Jones, the pass to Bain. Bain sets the screen for Banchero. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Banchero's got 6 here in this quarter.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Brunson with it. 11 points in the game. Pass to Yabusele. On the wing, Anunoby. New York, no good that time either. Orlando trailing here. Banchero left side. And finished off by Banchero.
An offensive machine. The energy you get from Banchero on that end of the floor is impressive.
Here's Bridges. 12 points for him. From the arc. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And the points coming for them now, Greg, in bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
Here's Banchero. He can't hit that time. Towns with the defensive effort. It's stolen by Jones. Here's Banchero. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 3 assists tonight. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Magic.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
Towns gets to Yabusele. Misses the 3.
Boy, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Carter, and then Carter with the dunk.
Well, if you're going to let him get that close to the rim, that's what's going to happen. Leaving no room for error with the slam.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. for the Magic. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Wendell Carter. Wagner comes in for Paolo Banchero. And it's Anthony Black in for Bane. Knicks trail by 5. There's a minute 47 left in the third quarter. Clarkson finds McBride. 6 on the shot clock. Stolen by Jones. Now Black. 5 points in the game. Wagner has screen on Bridges. And finished off by Wagner.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
New York moving it around. Inside, here's Anunoby, and the shot is long.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
Here's Jones. Knicks with the rebound. 29 seconds left to play in the third. Out to the right wing. Bridges against Wagner. On the wing, Anunoby. Good on the triple. Anunoby's got his third bucket of the night.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
Here's Wagner. Another shot. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
Yeah, really a perfect way to finish that quarter on a strong, positive note.
And we've reached the end of the third. Magic lead by 6. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Clarkson is out there with Miles McBride. Then there's Towns. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Hart in at the 4 spot. That's the 5 for New York right now. Anunoby passes to McBride. Back to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
And Orlando has possession. They lead by 4. Doubled by Hart. And Bitadze throws it down.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. New York shooting 47%. Pretty solid. McBride finds Clarkson. Down low. Good, and the assist goes to Town. That's 7 points for Jordan Clarkson.
Well, looking for that point-blank opportunity. Clarkson wanted the highest percentage shot possible.
Outside, Bane. Bitadze setting a screen for Bane. To the paint, deflects the pass. That one goes. Count it. Bitadze's got 4 points this quarter.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Hart kicks to Towns. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns. Greg is a 7-footer. is very special, to say the least.
The outstanding shooting, the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense.
The free throw drops for Towns.
Well, when your big can contribute from the line like Towns, you gotta like your chances.
And Towns drops them both.
It's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Right side, Suggs. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That is his first foul of the game. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Black finds Payne. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Makes it off the glass.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
And so Clarkson will bring it up for the New York Knicks. They'll be playing host to Miami for the next game. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Back to Hart. Now, here's Anunoby. Not a lot of room. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Clarkson's got 5 points in the quarter.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Payne for 3. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
Well, he's been more confident shooting it since the half. Let's see if that trend continues.
Clarkson against Batadze. Anunoby has the open look. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Black. There's the 3. Kept alive. Payne for 3. Now Black. Magic moving the ball around. And it's Wagner missing. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Clarkson passes to McBride. Payne against Clarkson. Towns in the corner. Lets it go from deep. And it's Suggs with the rebound. Suggs has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Payne. Again, the miss by Payne. Knicks trail by 6. McBride with the ball. Picked up by Suggs. Anunoby outside. Towns for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Towns has got 28 points for the game.
Well, he's making a concerted effort to use the three-point shot here in the second half. Only 1 in the first, 3 since the break.
Payne for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Payne's got a pair of 3s here in the fourth quarter for the Magic.
Well, when a 3 goes in on the other end, Payne really wants to answer with his own triple.
And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. For the Knicks, Yabusele, he's checked in for Anunoby. Mikal Bridges comes in for Clarkson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Miles McBride. The Magic also changing it up. Carter, he's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Banchero comes in for Wagner. And it's Franz Wagner in for Black. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Mike Brown was saying to the team. He told his guys to up their aggressiveness on the defensive end, saying this game is all about who can get stops right now. I need you guys to bring some more energy on defense. That's how we'll get this win. Guys?
And Allie, thanks so much. Payne for 3. It's rebounded by New York. And here's Brunson. It's stolen by Suggs. And here's the fast break. Suggs leading the way.
Well, this is where Suggs is most dangerous, when he gets a little room to operate.
Now, here's Bridges. Pass to Towns. No good on that one. Great defense that time from Banchero. No one near Suggs as he lets it go. That falls. Nice feed that time from Banchero. Banchero's got his 5th assist in this one. Knicks trail by 8. Bridges with it. It's Yabusele, top of the key. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Physical play from Bridges under the hoop, making sure to win that foul call.
And the Magic making a change here. Black's checked in. Both free throws good from Bridges. So it's Orlando now. 6-point game. Suggs up top. Brunson covering. The 3 from Banchero.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Brunson, the bounce pass. Towns, high post. Carter on him. Bridges for 3. New York, no good that time either. Magic leading by 6. Wagner kicks to Carter. Bridges with the steal. Pass to Towns. And the basket is good. Towns has got 9 points in the quarter.
How about Towns rumbling down that court, completing the break?
To the middle. Here's Banchero.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. New York's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the 4th. Now here's Towns. He's covered by Banchero.
Not a ball stopper on the wing. Bridges with the helper.
The Magic have got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That's his first foul. Baines checked in for Black. Suggs finds Wagner. Banchero against Yabusele. Clock at 6. And it's Banchero missing. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. Bridges misses.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
And it's Banchero missing. Knicks trail by 4. Yabusele in the post. Defended by Carter. And for the Magic, they're shooting about 47% here in the 4th. The Magic again can't hit.
Yeah, and he seems to have lost his rhythm all of a sudden. This has not been his court.
Brunson kicks to Bridges. Back to Brunson. Over Suggs. And there's Brunson. That's good on the assist from Bridges.
Brunson doesn't need a lot of space to get his shot off. He has the ultimate confidence in that jumper.
Here's Banchero. Pass to Bain. Now Carter, defended by Towns. 5 to shoot. Banchero inside. Towns on him. It's off target.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Here's Hart. Now here's Bridges. Towns outside. A miss that time. That would have put him up. And so Suggs with it. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. A 2-point game. From deep. Towns with the rebound. For New York, they've gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%. With a screen on Bain. Bridges.
And Bridges is a crafty player, knows how to draw whistles and get to that line.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up. He doesn't get the second one. Magic shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that. Banchero lays it in off the window.
Paolo Banchero living up to those lofty expectations. A great young player.
Now Bridges. Now Yabusele. And it goes out of bounds. That's off Wagner.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
Towns.
Good work by Wagner on D, using his size and presence on that side.
Oh, what a powerful dunk. That was a no-doubter.
Well, those are huge points. Carter Jr., steady as they come.
Now they're going for the jugular. A few more trips like that, and we might be able to see this one in the books.
Towns, a screen on Suggs. Here's Towns. Bridges fires. The three is off.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. They've got to have better shot selection.
Now Banchero misses the three.
And I thought that was going to drive. It looked good from here.
Bridges. Yabusele. Great pursuit. Got the second chance bucket.
Well, that's a great effort. Unwilling to let that possession die.
Bain. And he gets the floater to drop.
Well, that's a huge bucket in a pressure-packed moment. You can see why this team trusts Desmond Bain.
Not a lot of time to get this one back under control.
No, they need to do their work quickly from here on out.
Brunson. Oh, Brunson wheeling his way in there.
Nerves never show through. Brunson as calm and cool as they come down the stretch.
There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession.
Here's Suggs. Shot clock at 6. Banchero, a screen on Brunson.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Well, it's all due to his energy and effort, as well as how well he's been able to get ideal positioning on the glass.
And that's an intentional foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
Well, talk about poise under pressure. Buries all of his free throws, and now up 3. They've got to play smart.
And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
Yeah, the clock is their enemy, and they know it. We'll see if they go for the tie or try and get a quick.
Jalen Brunson. The three doesn't go. And now they foul and stop the clock. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And he does get the second one. And that gives them a 4-point cushion. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Turning here to our analysts. What factors, guys, come to your mind?
An uphill climb. They need everything to break their way.
Well, I'm sure they'll run a play they believe in. If it works, I say try for the steal, and if you don't get it, immediate foul.
And so the big win by Orlando in a tight game. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and our terrific sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us tonight. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Paolo Banchero.